So during my little grinding session here, I got the Lara Shell and Ephraim Beast, I do believe. Yeah. So yeah, let's do it. Ephraim, wait a moment. Yes? I've heard such interesting things about you from so many people. I thought it best asked directly. You are a reckless man, are you not? It seems an attitude unbefitting a commander when you say. Don't speak to me that way. If I could save a life by taking a risk myself, I'll do it. This is war, and war is risky. I have no problem with that. Oh dear. I'll bet your body is just covered with scars on that armor, isn't it? I can heal them all for you. Let me see them. Thanks, let's see. Oh my. What are you doing? I had to take off my armor if I'm going to show you the scar on my shoulder. Cad, beast, pervert, devil! I simply will not allow you to take advantage of me in my confused state. What? Wait, Lara Shell, what about my scars? That's a good one. So anyway, I'll cut back to the start of the next episode, I do believe. Yes, I believe I'll be able to show off all the other supports I get at the beginning of the episode, so yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. So, welcome back. So I decided on second thought that I'd actually make this just a support episode. The main reason is I got a lot of supports, but before I do that, I just want to show off what I've worked on. So the main things I worked on was Tana. So now she's level 20, so yeah, I can promote her once I get a promotion item for her, which I will be able to next map. So yeah, we might actually see Tana do some awesome things next map. But then also this. Bulky Lara Shell. So yeah, what I did for this was I went to a map with Fogafor and I used torches because torches give like as much experience as barrier, but they cost less, so it was a bit more efficient. And yeah, I'm gonna need to do something about inventory. So yeah, she actually has almost B rank and light and an A rank stars, which is kind of funny because of how things worked out. But anyway, and yeah, stats are looking pretty good. I'm pretty sure she's definitely blessed in defense. I'm not so sure about her other stats though. But anyway, let's actually get on to the main event, which is the supports. So we're gonna start with Ephraim then. So this goes in like, I think it's like maybe its name, that's what it is. But yeah, I can sort it to other things too. Maybe I should do that actually. So yeah, let's go to unit. I think I can... what's the button that does it? Okay. So... is this alphabetical order? I don't know if it is or not. But anyway. So yeah, let's start with Ephraim support. So yeah, to do supports, just go to Talboni. And then we'll figure out the others. Who else we're gonna do? So yeah. So I'm gonna do Ephraim, Erica, Lara Shell, and then if I go to the map, I can check. Can I do it here? No, it doesn't look like it. So I just have to remember what supports I got. Say Lara Shell, then I'm gonna bring Innes, Tana, Cormac, and then I think that's all I do for now. So yeah. So let's start with Ephraim Erica because I already showed that support, so I don't need to show it again. So I want to show that I got it here. So now Erica's all done in supports because she got the A support, which is Seth. So now time for Ephraim. Who's gonna get this A support with Lara Shell? I already showed the B support a little bit earlier, so yeah. This should be a bit awkward considering what happened last time. Lara Shell, you don't have to be so defensive. Why don't you come talk to me? That depends. You're not gonna try and attack me again, are you? You won't go ripping the armor from your well-toned body, will you? Lara Shell, that was all just a simple misunderstanding. But I apologize if I offended your sensibilities in removing my armor. Well, I suppose I can forgive you for this one indiscretion. I wasn't prepared. I've never seen a man's naked body before. Naked, I was only showing the scar on my shoulder like you asked. A naked shoulder is a big deal. I was shocked. I was so shocked. Why? Why I could have hardly slept at all at night. What's wrong, Larshall? You seem different somehow. No, everything's fine. Please don't look at me in such a vulgar, leering way. I find it very inappropriate. Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I had no idea. I certainly would never. What? Are you saying that you do not find me attractive? No, What do you want me to say? How can you be so calm at a time like this? Don't you see what you've done? Ah, I'm so frustrated. Don't you ever forget this, Ephraim. I hope that Sunday some girl comes along and gets you all riled too. I just do not get her. She's rather cute though. What kind of end to that support was that? Oh my goodness. Anyway, so yeah, now we did that. Here's a funny support. Larshall Innes. I don't know if there's like a funny line with this. I don't know if we're actually gonna see it here or not, but anyway. Why hello. Imagine meeting you here. Yes, you know, I believe this is our first chance to speak privately. I'm Larshall, the Proxy of Ralston. It's a pleasure to meet you. I believe you already know my name. I'm Innes, Prince of Freya. Speaking of Freya, oh, I remember the seafood was delicious there. Yes, I would agree that the fish of my home is not unpleasant. Yes, however, it does not compare with that of my home, Ralston. Is that so? I know not what fish your country has to offer, but I have a hard time. Imagine they could be that much tastier than our own. Your doubt is not surprising. Once this war is over, you must come and visit Ralston. I think it best if you try a wide variety of our fish for yourself. That's a good idea. I will most certainly do so. And perhaps you have not tasted all the fish Freya has to offer. To be sure, you should visit again. Perhaps a culinary exchange is in order. It may be our chance. It may be your change of opinion. We'll see. Very well, I accept your invitation. I will visit your country once more and taste your national dishes. Say it's not here. If it's not on the B support, which I'll show later, then I'll I'll show off in editing later. But anyway, I also got so Ennis is not actually going to get an A support. I've realized, but that's okay. But anyway, I got the C support with Tana. This should be interesting. Innes. Tana. I'm so glad to find you safe. Everyone back home is worried. Don't you worry though. I'll protect you from now on. Tana, what are you doing here? You have no place on the battlefield. I want you to return to Castle Freya immediately. Why does everyone say that? I am one of Freya's Pegasus Knights and a trained soldier. I studied with Cyrene and Vanessa, two of Freya's finest. And you're also a Freyan princess. You should not be fighting. What would happen if you were injured? No, I'm not going back. Tana. I won't go back. Why does she always have to be like this? So yeah, there's that. But we also got another A support. The Cormac Tana A support. What are you fighting for, Cormac? What makes you ask? I saw you fighting earlier, and for some reason it made me sad. I see. I can think of many reasons why a man would fight. Atonement, revenge, entertainment, for power, for fun. But I don't know the reason I'm fighting anymore. Cormac, what more would you expect from a man who's lost his faith? A man whose emperor's gone mad, whose homeland is collapsing. What are you gonna do when the war is over? I'll help rebuild Grado, of course, but I'm not sure beyond that. I doubt that I'll remain in Grado for long though. They branded me a traitor. I'll find no home awaiting me though. Then why do you come to Freya? You can join us as an airborne knight. And what makes you think a traitor like me would be welcome in Freya? You're no traitor, Cormac. You've stayed true to your beliefs. That sadness I saw in you comes from your own country's betrayal of those beliefs. Your sadness runs as deep as your faith in Grado once ran. I want your faith, your strength, and your passion to serve Freya now. I appreciate the offer, but I cannot reforge the oaths I've broken. I'm sorry. It's alright, I understand your feelings. However, if you ever wish to serve your beliefs again, remember my offer. I might just give up this soldiering nonsense and go into woodworking. Then I'll track you down in your woodshop and ask again. You may not look like I'd be a pretty strong-willed for a princess. I'll think about your offer. And that's nice. So we got a pretty dumb support with Ephraim Larsha, and then we actually got a pretty nice one here, as well as some C supports with Innis too. So anyway, let's retreat and show off the rest. So I guess this won't actually take that long. So yeah, maybe I'll try hunting for more supports out of this, so I can actually make this kind of a long episode. So yeah, who else do we need to do? So we have Ross's supports that I got, and Emilia's, and that's it actually. So yeah, this this doesn't take that long actually. So yeah, I'll probably try hunting for more supports of this because yeah. Next up, it's gonna take a while for me to record. Like yeah, it might be a little bit difficult for me to record. So yeah, having like a nice filler episode in between will help me out a little bit. So why not? So now we want Ross, Emilia, Dussel, and Garcia. And then while I'm here, I'll bring Noel so I can try and get this Dussel support. What other support should we hunt down? Lute and Vanessa, we should try hunting down. Where's Vanessa? There she is. Let's see my other units. So yeah, I can do something with Seth too. Of course there's Gilliam, I could try and gain that Siren spot, but I only have one more unit left, so I'll have to work with this probably, for now. So I didn't get the Dussel null support, but that's okay. So yeah, we'll put him here. First off, Dussel, go chat with Emilia. Ah, General Dussel. Oh, it's you, Emilia. Yes. Oh, but you're not injured at all, are you, General Dussel? We've all been struggling so hard, and yet you don't seem tired at all. You're an impressive man. It's all I can do simply to stay alive out here, it feels like. What is it, General Dussel? Is something wrong? Oh, I'm sorry, From the first time I laid eyes upon your face, I was sure I'd seen it before. Huh? Is that so? You mean before now, or before I even joined Grado's army? Yes, that's right, but I can't recall getting to be my age has its price. Don't be silly, I happen to think you're still quite young, General Dussel. Well now, you've got my attention. What was it you wanted this old soldier for? It's just that even among the younger knights, there's no match for you. And haha, I'm not so old I need to worry about propping up my ego, lass. I'm sorry. No, there's no need to apologize. I quite enjoyed talking to you, in fact. I'm sure I'm not the only one in this army who feels that way either. The fighting's fierce, Emilia, you watch yourself. When you're near me, I'll make sure I keep a good eye out for you too. I'll be there in a flash if you need me. Go ahead and fight without worry. Ah, yes sir, thank you very much. Fighting alongside you, General Dussel, is a great honor. Well, I'll be moving on now. Be seeing you. But I just can't remember where. Interesting. So yeah, now I'm gonna do Garcia and Ross. The B support, I do believe? Yes. So I'll do that. Yeah! That all you got? Aw. Gah. Ha. Gah. Wah. Ha. Whoa. Alright, good, that's it for today. Phew. Wow. Phew. You're so strong, Dad. Haha, you're finally getting the hang of it, boy. Your stroke is heavy and your swing has definitely improved. Yes, I've been practicing all the time, even when I'm not in battle. Maybe someday I'll even surpass you. You're getting stronger, no doubt about it, but I'm not gonna let you win. You'll have to get there yourself. Now you're talking. The higher the hurdle, the bigger the reward. Alright, I'm gonna go practice my swing. See you later, Dad. Alright, boy. Risa, you'd be so happy. Ross has grown to a strong young man. There we go. Very nice. And now we have an ace support again. Ross and Emilia. Hi, Ross. Hey, Emilia. I heard you're getting better. Yes, I'm getting there. Well, it's a hard road to get to where we think we should be. Yep, that's true. As for me, my father's always the warrior in the family. I've always wanted to be just like him. I think I'm just finally starting to get close to that goal. But anyways, how are your parents? Well, I don't talk about them much. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. No, it's fine. My father's been gone for as long as I can remember. I see. I was living with my mother, but she is no longer with me. I see. Sounds like you've had a rough life. Well, I'm sorry I brought up something painful. I've got it. I'll be your big brother. What in the world are you talking about? Your brother, and you'll be my sister. Yeah, this is the best I've had in a while. It doesn't matter that we're not blood relatives. The army is like a family, so we are like siblings. So it's decided then. You're my little sister from now on, so you're not alone anymore. You can call me Big Brother, okay? This is all kind of sudden. I don't know if I'm ready to. Never mind all that. We're brother and sister for now, alright, sis? How old are you anyway? What's that got to do with it? You know, all enough to show you the ropes. Wait a minute. You're probably the same age as me. What? In fact, I'll bet I'm a little older. Gah, be quiet. I said I'm the big brother. It doesn't matter the exact date we're born. I'm the big brother. Anyway you look at it, I'm the older one. Haha, you're too funny. It's so cute when you get mad. Hee hee. Gah. Thanks for the laugh. When this was, I would take it to my village. What? Haven't you been listening to anything? We're brother and sister now, remember? Right. From now on, you and I are going to share both joy and sorrow as a family, okay? If I didn't know better, I would think that you were proposing to me. What? That's not what I'm talking about at all. You just like words up, just forget it. Anyways, let's go. Thanks, big brother. That's a weird sport. It probably makes a lot more sense in Japanese. Probably. But anyway, let's see if I can get some more supports. Like trying to get this one, and then try to get this one. And even maybe the Amelia one too while we're at it. But yeah, I'm gonna need to clear out some of these enemies. But yeah, I'll meet you guys when I actually get more supports. Alright, I got the Null Deuce support now. That's something in front of. Don't tell me you joined up here as well, have you? General Dusel. Prince Leon no longer holds the capital. My reason for remaining is gone. No, I have something I would ask you. What exactly happened to His Majesty and Prince Leon? Do you have the courage to hear that answer? I think perhaps that will not be an answer you want to hear. What does that mean? Are you familiar with a certain foreign anecdote of comedic nature? It involves two starving men and a single loaf of bread. If they break the loaf in two, both men will die of starvation. No, I'm not asking for a riddle. Let's not waste any more time here. I'm ready to hear the truth. Nothing you tell me could surprise me. If that is your wish, General Dusel, I'll speak frankly. This is something that Prince Leon does not know. Something that no one should know. Nice tease. But yeah, a lot of these spots I haven't actually seen yet, so yeah, should be interesting. Alright, now I got the loot Vanessa support. Titania. No. I meant Vanessa, right? I'm happy to know that I've made such a strong impression on you, Luke. So what can I do for you? It's common knowledge that Pegasi have strong resistance to magic. I developed a new counterattack to that power, but it still needs refining. I guess what I'm saying is, can I try on Titania? What? No, of course not. I was joking. You said it with such a straight face. You definitely had me fooled. Thank you, that's so sweet of you to say. It wasn't a compliment. Besides, you really don't seem like someone who has much of a sense of humor. Is that right? Yes, and it seems like your magic is the real thing. When you defeated the enemy that day, I saw a sharp flash of magic from above. Gee, I wonder why that happened. Because you're good? Why yes, you are 100% correct for once. My point is, we don't have enough mages in Freda, so we're counting on you. When I was growing up, I always wanted to be a Pegasus Knight like my sister. I was also interested in magic, but I just didn't have the time. Well, apparently she's not good enough to be a dark fire done by me. Well, you are a great Pegasus Knight, so it's worked out fine. Besides, I'm also interested in becoming Pegasus Knight. Huh. She was one in a summer, but Where are you in your train? I'm at 98 levels out of 158 levels total. That's very impressive. Anyway, let's just do our best out there, shall we? Of course. So yeah, there's that. So now I can retreat and then we'll try getting support to more units. So who are we gonna do next? I'm gonna prioritize units that oh nice, I got Dusel and Amelia B now, so that's good. I'm gonna prioritize units that I'm using first and then units I'm not using. So we have Garrick here. He needs a B support, so I'm actually gonna take along Marissa for that, and then I'll bring along Joshua. Because yeah, I think Marissa Joshua's the support. I guess I can find out when I go in there. Then Tepus and Nia support, so I guess that could be Ewan. Alright, I guess that's all we'll do. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, I guess first things first, let's do the support. Amelia. General Dusel. It seems like you've grown quite comfortable with this spear. Yes sir, I have sir, thank you. You do well choose the spear as your weapon, it suits your height well. It also extends your reach and enables you to strike with force. More force even than a sword could bring to bear in battle. All weapons have their own unique characteristics. You're familiar with the idea that some weapons are strong against others. Isn't that what they call the weapon triangle? Yeah, this support tells you about the weapon triangle. Yes, it is, and from the looks of things, your affinity for the spear is quite good. If you continue to practice, you continue to improve and grow stronger. Really? Oh, that makes you happy. To begin with, the spear is quite a deep weapon, yet the attacks comprise 3 surprisingly simple movements. Right step, left step, and thrust. Right step, left step, and thrust. I'm following you. Excellent. Ballista, Amelia. Yes? Because they are so simple, they are easy to learn but tough to perfect. They are the strongest and most pure techniques. When you practice them, practice perfecting each gesture. And remember, the spear is a subtle and powerful weapon. Yes sir. Now it goes without saying that other weapons have their good points too. Swords are easy to use, all-purpose weapons and axes possess devastating strength, and you should learn to use each weapon type. If you can master them all, you'll be an unstoppable force. That is of course if you can overcome your own natural affinities. To begin with, you should work on mastering one weapon type. Then you can gradually change weapons until you can use them all. That's what I have done, you understand? That's called being multi-proficient. I'd like to tell you more about different weapons, but that lecture must wait. Wow, General Dusel, you know so much about weapons, don't you? I didn't even realize how caught up I've become. Alright. What is it? Where are you rushing off to? I want to practice the things you told me about, but the basics, right, left, thrust, right? That's correct, but I'm happy to see you so enthused, but do you have any reason to rush so? Well, there's someone, one of the Knights of Renee, to whom I do not want to lose to. Ah, it's not that we're going to fight, or that I don't want to defeat him or anything. It's just that we're kind of keeping track of the other's progress, and it's just a thing we do. I see. I think that should prove to be a good source of motivation then. Get to it. Yes, sir. Oh, I think I'll go and practice over there. I'd be nervous in front of you, so I'm gonna practice on my own. I'll be back to show you later. Alright, understood. Great, see you later. Haha, such energy. I feel energized just being around her. She's just a girl now, but someday she'll be a woman of grace and beauty. Oh, that face. Where have I... Wait, could it be? Yes, I remember now. That's definitely it. Amelia. Amelia. Where could she be? Unfortunately I won't be able to see the A support. But yeah, that's actually a really nice support. I really like it. Anyway, how am I gonna do this? Alright, we got all the supports. So, Null and Dusel. We students of Asia Merge, along with Prince Leon himself, were researching certain arcane techniques lost long ago. We were able to reproduce one phenomenon, but only briefly. I should be more concise. Prince Leon and I pierced the veil that clouds our futures. What? You could see into the future? How is that possible? What magic is power enough to? Time is like the water of a river. It flows ever on, never stopping. Certain disturbances can cause ripples that speed swiftly downstream. If you can see the water, you can read the flow, the ripples, the waves. It is possible, General. Possible and at times easy, just think of it. If you knew a storm was coming in advance, you could evacuate everyone in its way. If you could see what was to come, you could help those who might have died. Prince Leon explained this to us with much joy in his voice and heart. His power would, at long last, be able to help the citizens of Grado. We continued our work. There were ceremonies, rituals, such horrors. And then we saw it. In the near future, Grado would be ravaged by catastrophe. A catastrophe, No, it's not the conflict in which we are currently embroiled. This event is still in our future. We saw Grado, we saw the earth crumble, we saw our people dying. We saw the shape our future would take. What? That's madness, idiocy. I've lived a long life, I've never heard of anything like that. Not ever. I'm not surprised that you do not believe me, General. We could not believe it either. We tried to disprove what we had seen, but nothing could shake the vision. In this disaster, Grado would be destroyed. Countless would die. Those who died quickly would be spared the slow horror of starvation. This was when the Emperor died, by the way. Leon was shattered by despair. He devoted himself to research, and then came the Darkstone. So that's what happened. Is that when the decision to invade Renee was made? I do not know. Only one person knows the truth behind it. I have told you the only truths I have seen. Very interesting. So now we have a bunch of C supports, so Tethys and Ewan, brother and sister of course. Hey Tethys, check out my magic! Ewan, how many times am I going to have to say it? This isn't a field trip, please promise that you'll behave. Aw, you don't have to worry about me. But since I'm here, I like to be of use, otherwise I'm just in the way. You gotta let me do something. You have a point, but you're still too young. Too young? I'm not a child anymore, I can look after myself. What are you talking about? You're not a fully fledged mage, are you? Well, no, not yet, but someday I'm gonna be one of the best mages ever. These soldiers recognize my talent, that's why I'm here on the battlefield. Just watch me. You wouldn't say I'm too young or inexperienced if you saw me. Wait, Ewan, wait up. Oh, he's gone. Only a child would say something like, just watch me. Alright, and now we have two Marissa supports, so let's do the Garrick one. Hello Marissa. Chief. How are you doing? Your sword still sharp? Same as always. You're not seriously injured or ill, are you? No. I see, so you can continue on? Yes, why all the questions? Oh, I'm the commander, you know. I'm supposed to check on you now and then. Well, I'll see you later. Wait. I like you to keep talking. I don't mind talking to you. You know, we've known each other for a long time, so I understand you. But listen, Marissa, it wouldn't hurt you to be a bit more sociable. Not for me, mind you, but some of the others have a hard time working with you. Speaking of which, when I first met you, you were always working alone. I remember thinking how odd that was. I figured a woman as beautiful and talented as you have men all around her. Don't need them. I like that. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Your beauty belies your words, Chief. Do you like sociable women? Sure, I guess. I mean, doesn't everyone? If you go to an inn, aren't the sociable gals the most popular? I understand. Okay, I'll be more social. This better? Huh? That's interesting. And then we got Joshua and Marissa. This one might actually go to A support because I'm kind of interested. Hey, I hear you're good with a sword. Who are you? I'm Joshua, and you? Marissa. It's a pleasure. By the way, have you ever... by the way, you ever heard this? Hear what? Well, I guess it was popular for a while, way back when. But when two swordsmen met on the battlefield, even allied swordsmen, they would duel it out to test one another's worth with the blade. So what do you say? Don't you think it's time to revive this tradition? You want me to kill you? No, I'm not saying we have to fight to the death. It's just a simple test of skill. Fine, as long as I get a chance to whet my blade's appetite. Great. Now, what say we make this more interesting? If I win, you owe me, and if you win, then I owe you. Owe me what? I'm not quite sure yet. How about... yes, how about you owe me a favor? I'm not following you. No? But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to lose to you. Now you're talking. Then let's get started. Whoa, hold your horses. Where's the hurry? Let's do this another day. After all, I like to savor the anticipation a little bit. I don't get it, but fine. Great, we're all set then. Next time we meet, we cross swords. Deal? There's nothing to anticipate you're simply going to lose. Well, I don't know about that. See you later. I'm looking forward to it. Same here. Yeah, I'm liking Marissa already. Anyway, I'm going to probably try to get more support points so that I don't have to... Basically, it makes it a little bit easier. Then I don't have to clear out the enemies at the start of the map. So yeah, I'll probably come back in and then we'll see if we get more supports. Anyway, I got all those supports, so yeah, that's how we're going to end off. We're going to view all of them. So yeah, let's just bring all those units, let's go. So, we'll start with Ewan and Tethys, I guess? Yeah, let's do that. Hey Tethys, I've been getting pretty chummy with that guy lately. What do you mean, Ewan? Who's that guy? You know, that guy. Look, he's right over there. And that guy waving his sword around. I'd say you've been a little too friendly with all of them. Too friendly? I wonder. I think Chang now and again is normal. Wait a minute. Ewan, are you feeling jealous? Don't be stupid, that's not at all. Hold on. You know that man told me he found a frog in his boots the other day? And that man woke up to find half his mustache shaved off. What is going on? Anyway, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? No, it's the first I've ever heard of it. Really? Yeah. Oh, it was you, wasn't it? Ewan, you can't do things like that, even if it is kind of funny. But they're morons. All they do is get you to dance, and then they run around on the battlefield challenging each other to contests of strength and valor. They're dumb brackets, and I was just taking them down a peg. But I'm not jealous. Alright. I'll keep your secret this time, but you must stop. They're the troublemakers, you know. Oh, okay, I get it. I'll leave them alone. But Tethys? What is it? I'll always be here to protect you. I'm not too young for that. So instead of always helping those guys, dance for me once in a while. I know it'll make me stronger. Ewan. I'll see you later. You gotta promise to dance for me. Interesting. Now we got Marissa's supports. Both these supports. Say Marissa. Hello. Listen, you've been acting a bit odd lately. You don't talk to me as much as you used to. I'm practicing. Practicing what? Being sociable. Oh, because it's you, I'm going to assume that you're serious. You know what I said before, I wasn't really serious, so don't worry about it. But I practiced. I'm a bit more sociable. In what way? You don't appear to have changed at all. You're wrong, let me show you. What? You're going to be sociable? This I've got to see. Well, go ahead. You won't laugh, will you? No, I won't laugh. Truly? Yes, I promise. Here goes. Hello, Garrick. One little day for a battle, isn't it? Why are you looking away? No reason. Oh. Well then. That didn't go according to plan. Alright, Josh and Marissa. Oh. Dang, there. Ha! Phew, after a match like that, I can be happy with a tie. You're better than I thought. You're not too bad yourself. Heh, thanks. But remember, I was at a slight disadvantage, so... I must admit, I did hold you at a slight disadvantage. However, we are closely matched, despite our incompatible styles. I simply couldn't land a decisive blow, but it was all worthwhile. After all, I've learnt, and that is worth far more than any wager. I see, you're a quick one, aren't you? How do you get that good? Fighting is all I have. You live for the sword, eh? I prefer rolling the dice to swinging the sword, you know. Rolling the dice. Isn't there like a meme song about that? But anyway, why is that? Phew. I thought you'd never ask. You're asking how I got hooked on gambling, right? Let me see. There's not much to tell. I guess by the time I realized it was already too late. I'd grown bored of everything before I discovered gambling. But then I saw it. Gambling was like life, in short little bursts. Life itself is just one big gamble. That's how I see things. I see. I don't know anything about gambling, but it was a good deal. We must try this again soon. What? With no wager? That doesn't sound very fun. Suit yourself. You mean that? Then we'll have another bet. I'll win next time. See you later. See you. Anyway, now time for the one I'm kind of excited for. Null and Dussel A. Null. Is that you, General Dussel? You're tired, aren't you? Worn to the bone? I understand how you feel, but on the battlefield, this only invites death. You're probably right, and yet that might be best. What are you planning to do from here on? I do not know. I have lost my way. Perhaps I should have been executed in the capital. I once studied dark magic alongside Prince Leon. He was such a gentle soul. You could see it. He was too kind to survive. Prince Leon dreamt of finding happiness for all of Grado's citizens. And now Prince Leon is no more. I have lost everything. I have also lost everything, and we have both lost our ways. We are dead men who have stayed too long away from our graves. But remember, Noel, you cannot see the future, but you can look back at your past. Look and learn, and remember, what gave your life meaning, and what has taken meaning from you now. If you still hold the convictions that guided you in Grado, you can start anew. That is what I must do. We may be diminished by our shame, but we are not dead yet, my friend. General Dussel, I'm not as strong as you. Still, I believe you are right. I too shall search for a new path. A path that guides me to realizing the dreams Prince Leon once held so dear. That's very nice. But yeah, this support, this is a good one. Dussel in general has some really nice supports like that. Amelia one's really good, this Leon one was really good. So yeah, happy to get to show those. So yeah, that'll be it for this support episode. I don't know how many more there'll be in this series because yeah, I actually kind of want to show off as many as possible. Also yeah, this is a new monster type, but I'm probably just going to skip that battle. But anyway, next time I'm going to make some battle preparations and then we'll actually go on to chapter 19. Which should be an interesting map, so I'll see you guys again for that.